Have you ever been ghosted? You thought things were going great, but suddenly she disappears without a trace, leaving you hanging and questioning what went wrong. Or maybe she plays hot and cold. One day she's all over you, the next day it's radio silence. It's maddening, isn't it? Let me be brutally honest with you. Women can play games, and if you don't recognize these games and know how to deal with them, you'll be stuck in an endless loop of frustration, confusion, and heartbreak. But here's the kicker. It's not your fault that these games exist, but it is your responsibility to outsmart them. Today, I'm going to give you 10 bulletproof strategies to outsmart any woman playing games with your heart. And no, I'm not talking about manipulation. I'm talking about mastering yourself through Stoicism. You will become the calm in the storm, the unshakable man who women can't control. So buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride that will change the way you handle relationships forever. Before we dive into the 10 ways to outsmart women, let's get one thing straight. Why do women play these games? Why do they ghost you, breadcrumb you, or keep you in emotional limbo? The truth is, women use these games to test your emotional strength. They're checking whether they can control you, manipulate you, and make you doubt yourself. If they succeed, you're done. You've lost. They'll lose respect for you, and you'll be left chasing after them, desperate for validation. But here's the good news. You don't have to play along. Instead of being a puppet in her emotional roller coaster, you're going to become the master of your own emotions through Stoicism. You will learn how to remain calm, collected, and in control, no matter what game she tries to pull. This isn't just about winning with women, it's about taking control of your life. It's about refusing to be emotionally manipulated and standing tall as a man who knows his worth. So if you're tired of being played, if you're done with the emotional games and you're ready to take your power back, stay tuned. These 10 Stoic strategies are going to change your life. 1. Detach emotionally. The first strategy is the foundation of all the others. Detach emotionally. Detachment doesn't mean that you don't care. It means that you're no longer controlled by your emotions. You are no longer reactive. Most guys freak out when a woman pulls away or starts acting cold. They become anxious, start overthinking, and try to fix the situation. But here's the truth. Women are testing you. They want to see how easily you crumble under pressure. When you chase after them, desperate for their attention, you fail the test. Instead, you need to remain emotionally detached. Whether she's texting you every 5 minutes or ghosting you for a week, your emotional state needs to stay the same. You are calm, centered, and not swayed by her games. The more you practice emotional detachment, the more attractive you become. Women are drawn to men who can remain composed in any situation because it shows strength. And strength, my friend, is what makes you irresistible. 2. Recognize behavioral patterns. Women are creatures of habit, and trust me, once you start paying attention, you'll notice patterns in their behavior that you didn't see before. Why is this important? Because patterns reveal intent, and once you see the pattern, the game becomes predictable. When something is predictable, you can easily outsmart it. One of the most common patterns you'll see is hot and cold behavior. One day she's texting you non-stop, saying how amazing you are and hinting at future plans together. The next day, nothing. Crickets. She's suddenly busy, distant, or acting like she doesn't care. It's maddening, right? This is the classic push-pull strategy. Women do this to see if they can get you to chase. If you fall for it and start blowing up her phone asking if everything is okay, or if you did something wrong, you're playing right into her hands. Here's what you need to do. Recognize that this is a test of your emotional control. She wants to see if she can get a reaction out of you. Most guys fail this test because they panic and chase harder. But you're not most guys. You're going to stay calm, composed, and let her come to you. When you don't react to her hot and cold behavior, you flip the script. Suddenly, she's the one chasing you, wondering why you didn't fall for her game. Let me be clear. This behavior is not about being indifferent or uncaring. It's about maintaining your own emotional stability. When you recognize these patterns, you can respond strategically rather than react impulsively. This shift in mindset will not only help you navigate the complexities of dating, but also empower you in all areas of your life. 3. Set boundaries. Establishing clear boundaries is crucial in any relationship. When you allow someone to treat you poorly or play games, you're essentially giving them permission to continue that behavior. Boundaries are not about being controlling. They're about respecting yourself and demanding the same from others. Communicate your boundaries clearly and confidently. If she ghosts you or engages in hot and cold behavior, let her know that you won't tolerate it. For example, if she disappears for days and then suddenly reappears, you can say something like, "I value consistent communication and I'm not interested in playing games." This shows that you respect yourself and expect the same from her. When you set boundaries, you create a framework for how you want to be treated. If she respects your boundaries, great. If not, it's a clear sign that she's not worth your time. Remember, a woman who truly values you will appreciate your self-respect and will be more likely to step up her game. 4. Focus on self-improvement. While it's easy to get caught up in the games women play, the best strategy is to focus on your own growth. Invest time in self-improvement, whether it's pursuing a new hobby, hitting the gym, or advancing your career. When you prioritize your own development, you become more attractive and confident. Self-improvement shifts your focus away from the games and onto what truly matters, your own happiness and fulfillment. When you're busy working on yourself, you won't have time to dwell on her behavior. Plus, the more you grow, the more you'll realize that you deserve someone who matches your level of ambition and drive. 5. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for maintaining emotional control. By practicing mindfulness, you can become more aware of your thoughts and feelings without letting them dictate your actions. This awareness allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively to her games. In moments of uncertainty or frustration, take a step back and breathe. Acknowledge your feelings, but don't let them control you. This practice will help you stay grounded and focused, making it easier to navigate the ups and downs of dating without losing your cool. 6. Communicate openly. While it's important to maintain emotional detachment, that doesn't mean you should avoid communication altogether. Open and honest communication is key to any healthy relationship. If you feel like she's playing games, address it directly but calmly. For instance, you might say, "I've noticed some inconsistencies in our communication, and I'd like to understand where we stand." This approach shows that you're willing to engage in a mature conversation without being confrontational. If she's genuinely interested in you, she'll appreciate your honesty and be more likely to clarify her intentions. 7. Embrace rejection. Rejection is a part of dating, and it's essential to embrace it rather than fear it. When you understand that not every woman will be interested in you, it frees you from the pressure of trying to win her over. Instead of viewing rejection as a personal failure, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Each experience teaches you something valuable about yourself and what you want in a partner. When you embrace rejection, you become more resilient and less affected by the games women play. 8. Cultivate a strong support system. Surround yourself with friends and family who uplift and support you. A strong support system provides perspective and encouragement during challenging times. When you have people who believe in you, it's easier to maintain your confidence and self-worth, regardless of how a woman behaves. Share your experiences with trusted friends who can offer advice and remind you of your value. Their support will help you stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. 9. Stay true to your values. Know your values and stick to them. When you have a clear understanding of what you want in a relationship, it becomes easier to navigate the games women play. If someone doesn't align with your values, it's a sign that they may not be the right fit for you. Staying true to your values also means being authentic in your interactions. Don't compromise who you are to win someone over. The right person will appreciate you for your true self, and that's the kind of relationship worth pursuing. 10. Know when to walk away. Finally, recognize when it's time to walk away. If a woman continues to play games despite your efforts to communicate and set boundaries, it may be time to cut ties. You deserve someone who respects you and values your time. Walking away is not a sign of weakness. It's a demonstration of your self-worth and the understanding that you won't settle for less than you deserve. Trust your instincts. If you feel like you're constantly being tested or manipulated, it's better to move on than to stay in a situation that drains your energy and self-esteem. Remember, there are plenty of women out there who will appreciate you for who you are and won't play games with your heart. By implementing these strategies, you'll not only outsmart the games women play, but also cultivate a stronger sense of self and emotional resilience. You'll become the kind of man who attracts healthy relationships and navigates the dating world with confidence and clarity. So take these lessons to heart and get ready to transform your approach to dating and relationships. By incorporating these additional strategies into your approach, you'll further enhance your ability to navigate the dating landscape with confidence and clarity. Remember, the goal is not just to outsmart the games, but to cultivate meaningful connections that enrich your life.